Hey everybody, this is John from Purple Sorcerer Games, and this is a really quick video about creating occupation sources for the zero-level party and tourney generator. This makes it so that it's possible that if you have a campaign or something you've seen online and you've talked with the person that developed it and it's okay, that you want to be able to add this to the generator so you're able to create occupation sources and starting items that are specific to that campaign. There's a fairly straightforward method to be able to do that. From the generator page, if you were to go up under Tools, Zero Level Party Generator, and where it says Campaign Occupations, if you click on this link, it takes you to the page that shows you how to do it, and it's pretty straightforward. The first thing is that I need a list of occupations, and that's just created as a text document or included in your email, but it's just simply in the format of you give the name of the occupation, then their starting weapon, and then their starting trade good, separated by a comma, and then it's just one occupation on each line. Don't have any superfluous commas in your name. If you need to set something off, you'll use a parentheses or a dash, but it uses the comma to tell which of these fields we're dealing with. If you want to include a specialty weapon, and we see like on the example on this Possum and Noble here, where it says hammer as club. This as club is a very specific it has to be done just like this for any of these alternate weapons. And what it'll do is it'll put this name, hammer, on the weapon line, but it'll use the club for all of its damage and attack and all that stuff. And there's a list of possible weapons that you can use, and this is the only list. Now, normally for zero level characters, as club, as dagger, as axe, these starting 6 here are the ones you want to stick with, but you can use some of the additional ones. But just copy and paste from this if you're going to use one of the as formats, because the script needs to see them in this exact format if you want to have like a funky weapon that just does damage like one of the normal weapons. So then you just add one individual occupation on each line. And if you want to have, like, say you were doing the opossum and you want to have like the biggest chance for them to be a chicken thief, then just copy and paste and just repeat a line over and over. That's the simplest way to do it. Just repeat that line like 3 or 4 times, and then that'll increase the chance of that occupation coming up when it's created. Secondly, you can create an additional trade goods list for your occupation list. And all you do is just one item per line in the format of its name and then its basic value inside parentheses. And you can have the list be as long as you'd like it to be. And I've included on this page, there's a list. This is the core occupation list that comes from the rule book, and you can use it as an example for you when you're building your own. But that's really all there is to it. So you just put those two things together. The two things, the occupations and the possible trade good list specific to the campaign, and that's optional. You don't have to do that, but it's fun to have that additional thing. And then you just send those things off to me, and then when I can go in, and I've made it pretty simple now for me to be able to add these additional lists to the occupation source, and then it will be added in this drop down, most likely under the DCC community list, and then you'll be able to direct your players or for yourself for creating for things to use a list specific to your campaign. And that's how it works. Take care, everybody.